Here is the dumbwaiter, and we want to measure that opening, how far it is from.
Yes, it's upside down.
My lovely assistant Christy is trying to work a tape measure.
Okay, I got it. Okay,
got it?
so it's 10 inches from here to here.
Move your hand, please.
That beam is 10 inches.
Right.
And it's an opening of 20 inches.
Okay, move your hand.
And then it is 9 inches to here.
Okay, just
Okay?
okay.
On this side, where should I measure it from?
Just measure it from the
floor
edge.
to the edge?
It's fine, wherever. Just
Okay. So from here, from this edge is
you're kind of at an angle.
27 and a half inches from the beginning of that edge. This beam
It's 27 and a half inches to your finger, right
to
there.
here.
Okay.
Then this is at 20.
Yes, that's 20 inches to there.
This
And then it's
is-
probably,
This is
it's
10
9
and a
inches,
quarter. This is 9.
9 inches to that.
And this is 0.
Okay.
Okay. Then the we've got the lights up there. Do you want me to measure this side of the dumb later?
Just hang on. Then we have the cord there for the outlet, and then we have Romex going around.
What's that thing, that white tube? That's a vacuum. Did you get the vacuum?
I will. It's my wife bossing me around.
Always.
There's Ian. Say hi, Ian.
Show them your no teeth.
Show your no teeth. Let's keep that in it. Come on, Ian.
Come on, honey, wave.
All right.
I'll do it with you.
Now,
Hi. Show them your no teeth. Okay.
there's the gas line going out to the top deck. There's Ian sneaking by. And,
Okay, let's measure this.
okay,
Ian,
Ian,
go
don't
over
do
there
that
and
anymore.
Hold this.
There's a speaker wire where
Right
that
there. Just
windy
hold it as
wire
it's
is.
up. Don't let it go. Okay, we're ready for you over here.
Well, honey, it's getting out of order now. I'll work my way back over there. Speaker wire there. That terminates right on that 2x4. So
Don't lean in here. It will...
this is where I need to measure, Christy.
Okay, hey, we can restart it in a second. Let's just finish it down right. So,
Here's the other side of the dumbwaiter
okay, it's 33 and a half inches
from
Ian's finger to my
Ian's finger to your finger.
This beam is at 10 and a quarter about.
Okay, move your hand, please. Trying to get this thing to focus. Okay.
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 What else do you need to measure? Whoa, that was a low again.
There's the speaker wire and where it terminates. Dining room light. And the other speaker wire terminates on that next to that arrow.
Okay. Are you going to do the porch? Well, we'll have speakers there, so we'll know.
another, well, there'll be a speaker here too, but there's a
The
can.
ones where the speakers will be aren't as important.
There's the water. It goes up for the hose spigot.
Show the fancy gutter we did if we ever want to sell it.
Here's the fancy gutter Christy was mentioning,
So water can't get
so
in.
water can't get in.
And all the interior framing is done with Douglas fir.
You heard it from the expert. And then the ceiling, speaker wire there. Living room ceiling here. Speaker wire. It terminates right there.
I want to go in the car.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll take you down there in a second.
I want to play my game.
On the other side of the living room ceiling, you see some plumbing run for the bathroom. Or I see living room wall. And then plumbing for the kitchen.
Do you need
Sink.
more measurements? Do you want me to measure where the speakers are?
No. There's some wires for whatever. I don't know.
I'm going to take you in the car.
Okay. Speaker wire. Speaker wire. That terminates. Terminates right there. I hope this works. Smurf tube that we'll be able to pull all our wires from. Another speaker wire next to the can. There's the tube that we pull our wires from. Underneath, wiring, and get really, there's the electrical for our stereo equipment, where the Smurf tube goes up back here. Okay. Pretty much does it for the living room. When we come into the kitchen, try to get some better light. There's a plumbing run for a vent, it looks like. There's the hot and cold.
That's a Fredrickson so you can sell that way. Come here, I'll just look. Okay.
And then here is, try to get a perspective of from the wall. From there you have the gas line for the stove and the vent for the downdraft. And there it is in relationship to that wall. And then if we look down this side of the house, we've got the return air is right behind the fridge water. And then we'll look through here. We've got more systems. There's the wire for the lower stove and the wiring for the upper stove. vent for another toilet or something downstairs. Then in the ceiling here we have all of the vacuum system is white, home stereo is the orange tube, and the bundle of wires between those right there is all the speaker wires and that runs back here, directly down the hallway, along the side of the return air, over the top and down into the office along this wall and terminates in the office. And then here's the office. So plumbing run in the office. Goes out. And then we'll go, there's the vacuum system that ran down the hallway that we looked at before. And some electrical in the ceiling for something right there. And the vacuum system comes down along with the electrical and terminates right there. Another plumbing run that runs up the coat closet. Hopefully we never need to access that. And then I'm going into the powder room. The back side of the powder room sink, where the sink will be right there where the hot and cold is. We have the return air, or the HVAC. The light over the powder room window. I don't see any sconce lights in here, Christy.
I know they haven't had them yet. They're the
And
red
then
circles.
plumbing.
for now.
Toilet. Those are where the sconces are supposed to go potentially. Bathroom fan. Vents right out the roof. There's the return air duct, that black thing. Goes right there. And that is the top. Coming down the stairs to the main floor. On the first landing, there's some electrical. We got that light, and the electrical runs that way. The floor light. And directly above that first landing is can light with the electrical running out that beam. As I walk down, got lights. Here I am in Ian's room. It's like a little wet back there. Hopefully this should dry out.
How did it get wet there?
Because that's where the water ran. There's a gas line in Ian's ceiling that goes out. It goes up. So you can see right in there to the upper floor, and that goes out to the main deck. But that is 1, 2, 3 joists, and then it's on the other side, and it runs along just next to the recessed light down that away. And we'll pick it up when we go into the master bedroom. There's Ian's TV system in the wall. And basically his wiring running through there, down to those extension cord. Wiring running up along his closet. And then speaker wire relationship to the recessed light terminates right there, speaker wire. And then another speaker wire. This is the window. This is the recessed light next to the window. And it terminates right there. So that is Ian's room. Now we'll look at the master bedroom. Or here's the hallway. Yeah. Here's the hallway. Here's a main light switch panel deal. And then we've got vacuum system and the blue wire, which is computer or something. I don't know. I think it's computer. Cat 5. Can you zoom in on that? It's having a hard time with that. But if we come into the master, right above the entry is a power outlet. And here is, what is this? Phone. It's got blue as phone. And there's where it terminates. Little wiring. Where that big piece of plywood is, look out, Christy, is where the door will be. We've got the light switches and another receptacle. And then the wiring comes up and around and back down.
I have to show the speakers in order.
Yeah, I will. Tie a receptacle below the window. And then another receptacle below the window. And the ventilation for the top floor. And here is some water that goes out to the deck for a hose bib. And the rest of that cold goes up to the upper floor to the other hose bib out there. Zoom in there and see if I can get a good shot of it. And that goes up to the top deck hose bib. Here's where the venting is or the heat duct is. Runs up for the top floor. Turn in that first joist along the window, or second joist. Turn around and pick it up. And then it runs down along there. And then, like we talked about in Ian's room, we have the gas line that ran from Ian's next to Ian's recessed light and it just continues to run along that joist all the way to our fireplace. Comes down and then down, and then that line goes over to feed the fireplace above, and then this line comes down and feeds our fireplace. And is there anything crazy back here going on? Get kind of the here's the fireplace. Phone line going up through there.
Just show the speakers.
Not yet. There's the bathroom, master bath. Then you come back down. And then in the master bedroom, in our ceiling, we have speaker wires. Here's the recessed light just off the powder room door or the bathroom door, and that wire terminates right there. And then speaker wire right off the northwest window next to that light, recessed light, and it terminates right there. And I think that's it for speaker wires in the ceiling. Come back here and just shoot the ceiling. So there was that first speaker wire along the powder room door. There's another receptacle up there.
I did both of you.
I got that. And then you have all this wiring that runs through here. Excuse me. And that must run to, it runs to that light. Oh, my arm hurts. I think that's pretty much it. Now we're going to go into the master bathroom. Oh, and here's the return air for the lower floor. It's right there. Obviously, we'll see that. And when we go into the powder room, we've got a run for the, probably it's for the water heater. It's up by there. Got the light slash vent. Another run. And that's really about it.
There's a speaker above your head. Did you show that?
I'll do the ceiling on my way out. And then the master bath sinks. There's my sink. That's the hot coal going up to the top floor. There's Christy's sink. And if I go above Christy's sink, I'll back out a little bit. You can see where the light is and the vent for the bathroom. That's straight out the side of the house. Next, where the hot and cold come through, you have the venting heat vent for the upper floor. Or no, that's the vent. That's the downdraft vent right there. So the downdraft vent comes down right next to this corner. And I'll still have to come back here and get some plumbing. So we're not done plumbing the shower. But this is the shower. There's some vacuum and the hot and cold for the shower. And then the two lights. And there's the wiring for Christy's little niche. And in the master closet. Master closet, nothing special in here. And I'll go out.
Did you show the speakers in there?
Yep.
Show the lighting.
And here's the main hall lighting. Here's the little light for our niche. Speaker wire next to the little light.
Did you film a dumbwaiter in here?
No, I will in a second. And then actually in the master bath, there's a speaker wire right next to the vent. FYI, another light, let me zoom back, and receptacle. Next to the receptacle is a speaker wire, that's where it terminates. And let's keep going out. And I think we'll get some speaker wires. There are speaker wires in there. There's a cat out here meowing.
Oh, cutie.
Hey, it's nice cat. Here's the laundry room, the vent.
Whoa, it jumped all the way up here.
There's a cat.
Hi, are you very friendly?
Better not be peeing in our house.
Hi.
There is some heat, ducks.
Oh, hi, kitty. You're very pretty.
Going into Ian's bathroom.
Yeah. Hi, kitty.
We go into the spare bedroom. There's the back side of our master bath. Here's a look-see underneath the tub. Or our master.
I'm going to tell you about you.
And then there's the turn there again. Some things. He's a metal there. Oh, because that's where some air ducts were going through. And there's more plumbing. More plumbing. Down there. Guest bedroom. So we walk out of the guest bedroom. There's whatever that is. Go into Ian's. Hey, kitty, it's okay. Go into Ian's bathroom. This is plumbing, and there's a Smurf tube goes by as plumbing that goes down into the family room downstairs, or rec room, or mother-in-law, or whatever. It's okay, kitty. There's Ian's bathtub. There's his fan slash light. The vent goes out. And more wiring comes through here. Works its way. Around.
He's a kitten.
There's for the lower bathroom. And here's an Ian's linen closet.
He jumped from the backyard all the way up into the house.
Really quick, you must be a kitten. You must be a kitten.
You are spunky. Why don't you go up here and he'll just jump right. Careful, I want to knock out Take him in your room.
Okay, going down into the basement.
No, I should.
See how good Brian's camera works in the dark. There's a stair light. And more
That far.
speaker wire.
Do we have any food? Is he gonna come here tomorrow, maybe?
I bet he lives next door. We're gonna be our new neighbor.
Come down into the basement. There's the lights.
Kitty. You're so pretty.
And the wire comes down to this light. And the wire comes down to the vac system. And then here's a drain for a future sink. There's some wiring. Let's do this real quick because it's not going to be finished back. There's all the water coming out at the back. That's part of the water main right there. Here's the entry into the mother-in-law. There's the drain for the water heater. Pops out right down there outside. There's the gas line going into the furnace. And the gas line runs all the way down here along with everything else. Along that wall. Speaker wire. There's the tubes for the air conditioner. Speaker wire. Terminate. There's a Smurf tube right there. Here's where the cable and everything's going to come in. Let's see where that Smurf tube goes through. Speaker wire terminates. There's a drain for the toilet up above. Comes out right there. And then goes through. Comes down. And goes down. Right there. We'll see that clean out at least. Getting close. Bathroom. Smurf tube goes up. We got hot and cold water, a bunch of garbage going on down here. So if we go from here, that's the gas line going outside, the yellow thing is. And there's the electrical going out there. Just came through right there. Bathroom vent directly out. And then Ian's shower, the downstairs shower. Hot and cold. Peer back behind. Too dark. We're on the sink. This is where we'll probably have a deep sink. We'll go into Christy's esthetician room real quick. Closet, nothing fancy. Light. Light. Now we can go out the garage. Next to the door, there's the hot and cold for the outside. And there's where it tees off and goes up. There's the two big old panels. There's the furnace. Yeah?
Can you stop that for a second? Why is there a speaker in the middle of this
Honey?
wall here?
All those outside right there. Shelving area. Under the cutout, that's more heat ducts. Speakers and outlet and ceiling and light. More speaker wire right here. Plumbing drain. Goes up that wall. Goes up that. It goes into that column. And there's 3 access ways. Down that column. Goes into the storm. There's storm drain. Light. Theoretically important here. All right, you guys can get in the car. Just gonna walk.
Look at speaker. There's speaker.
Oh, okay. Hose bib. Electric for the jacuzzi and the gas. That cat. Electrical service comes in. Meter. Yes. Mucky muck.